Whew, man, my heart is still racing after watching that game. Man, did that come down to the waning seconds again, didn't it? Kind of gave you a little bit of deja vu what happened with Houston. But hey, we pulled out the win. That's all that matters. Sixers 2-4 on the season. I thought it was an excellent showing for the team. You know, we're hitting a lot of threes. It was raining threes last night for the Sixers and for Dallas. Perimeter defense was atrocious again, but when that happened with .2 seconds left with that silly foul by TLC, I was like, oh Christ, here we go again. But with Yogi Ferrell going at the line, 96%, I swore it was going to go into overtime. You didn't think he was going to miss. Thank God he did, and we pulled out with a win. JoJo looked fantastic, and Ben Simmons, can we say enough about this kid? I don't think it's even going to be a race anymore at Rookie of the Year. I don't know how you guys feel, but I think he's going to run away with Rookie of the Year, and he should win it. 23 points last night. I think it was 7 assists, 8 rebounds, or it might be flip-flop, but the kid was absolutely outstanding last night. Saw a little bit of his shot, too. Still needs to work on it. Had an air ball there, but very aggressive on the offensive end. That's what we want to see, and good things happen. JoJo, too, got the ball in the post early. That's what we wanted to see as well, so they cleaned up on that. Started to stray away from it as the game went on. He started to fall in love with that jumper. He got it in the post, but he was falling in love with them face-up shots, which I hate to see. But as the game came down to the end, you saw how effective he was. He did that little shimmy, spin around, and got that easy bucket for the 5-point lead. And then we saw what would happen. Freaking Harrison Barnes hitting crazy threes in Ben's face. But, it came down to the foul shooting with .2 seconds left. And a little luck was on the Sixers side this time. But, they were getting to the defense needs to really clean it up a bit. The perimeter defense was atrocious. Overall, I thought Ben Simmons and Embiid played outstanding last night. He needs to clean up Embiid with his turnovers. He was really, really bad. He seems very careless with the ball. But, hopefully that comes up with, in time he can clean that up. He had those issues last year too. But overall, I was glad to see he was getting the ball in the post. Awesome. Ben Simmons looked great in transition. He was aggressive. He took the offense over, and the lineup was changed too. I thought Sarge looked really good. Good things happen when he gets more playing time, right? So maybe Brett Brown and the brass were hearing our thoughts, but he looked really good especially behind the 3-point line. We had really, really good aggressive defense at times. Covington was hitting his shots. He's been really, really good. No J.J. Redick this time. And Bayless, I'm getting a little sick and tired of Bayless because he could have ended that game with no problem with him at the free throw line, and he missed it. He just doesn't seem to come up big when it's needed. I've said it before, we brought him in for veteran leadership and to really hone in and win some games for us, and if we leave it up to him, it's not going to happen. So I'm really starting to question him being out there, and T.J. McConnell looked really, really good. I like him being out there with Ben Simmons because it gives you two floor generals. I think they play really well together. TJ was hitting his shots. He was great on the defensive end. Got a couple steals for us. The game before, he had 6 steals. So he looked really good out there. I hope Brett sticks with that lineup, and I think it benefits us with Sarge being in the starting lineup. I'd said it before. I thought they were going to play musical chairs with there's not going to be a set lineup night in and night out, depending on the matchups and depending with, Brett feels who's got the hot hand, and you want to have a stretch forward with Embiid. But it worked out well for us last night. It was awesome. Got a matchup between Nerlens Noel. He bet on himself. He didn't take that $4 years, 70 million. He's betting on himself. I don't think it's going to happen, Nerlens. Sorry, but I felt like Embiid really could have dominated him last night in the post. And it was a little bit of a win later on in the game for Nerlens because Embiid fell in love with that, face-up jumper again. So we want to get him down there more in the post and just do what he did towards the end of the game when he had that, that nice move against Harrison Barnes to put us up 5. But who cares? We came away with the win, 2-4. It's kind of weird to see, Dirk Nowitzki not really being involved in that offense anymore. He's kind of just like that savvy old vet now. But things are changing in Big D. Dennis Smith. I know a lot of you guys really wanted Dennis Smith. I got to see him a little bit. He looked impressive. We shut him down for the most part. I think he was only 3 for 10. He ended up with a dozen points. But he didn't really go off on us. Harrison Barnes killed us. But, again, that was our perimeter defense. There was a lot of wide open threes. So we really got to clean it up for next game. But Eagles are about to start. Just want to do a quick recap. I wasn't able to do one last night because I was up for 24 hours. So work's killing me, guys. So, again, I'll try to do a recap every night after the game. But Birds are about to start. Great win for the Sixers. Can't wait. They've got a couple more away games. They play Houston on Monday. So let's get some revenge on Eric Gordon and the Beard and get a win in their home court. So let's go. Go Sixers. Big win, guys. Glad to see it. We cleaned up on a lot of issues, but still more to grow. Still more to grow from this win, and go Sixers again. Peace.